Okay, so if we look at the left-hand one here now, as I said, there was reasonable setup. Sometimes got a little bit stretched out for the golf ball, but generally speaking, a good distance from this one, okay? The issue was you knew the club head would kind of go too far on the inside. You said, I'll whip the club inside or I get the club behind me too much. Your fix there was, okay, I'll move the arms out this way in the backswing, yes? But then, unfortunately, the club can't keep going out that way. Something eventually has to give. So your arms start going out here, okay? You've got loads of width there now. When you get to about here, the club and the shaft, or the club head and your hands are about level, but that club's almost level with your chest. And there's a big old fanning with the wrist in any case. So at this point here now, the club's way behind you. Left wrist now is going to be really bowed. That club for me now is going to be really strong. We just can't see it, okay? So it's way out of picture. Again, Rahm-esque, but as I said, he releases his body very, very quickly and fast, which is, again, why it's the ball the way he does. And in fairness, he actually has to fade from that position, doesn't he? So, because he's releasing his body so hard, So the feel for you now is more there, So you see the arms. If I put a line down here now, your hands are working in and around that line as the club now works sort of effectively up the shaft plane. Okay. So your club there is working pretty much up the shaft line there, which is what we're looking for, because you're turning in the backswing. And when you get to the top of the backswing, there you go, it's perfect. Now, you can do it by looking. It looks great, doesn't it? Oh, look at that position there. You've got to try and feel that more. So that's flatter with the club face there compared to, I can't even see where the club was, it's distance. But that left wrist indicates very much that club face is going to be really closed when you come back down. So we go back to this one here now. So the feel of that there now. Again, same good backswing. Like I said, if you can just rehearse this movement over and over again, do say 30 for 30 seconds, have a break, 30 more, have a break, 30 more, have a break. Try and get like 150, 100 a day, which literally would take you about 3 or 4 minutes, You do that a day, before you know it, by the time of a week, 2, 3 has gone by, you've done a few thousand, and it then start to feel more natural to what you want to try and achieve. And again, there's a window in which we can go between, If the club starts getting behind here, that's probably a bit too far. At this point, you'd argue the club is a little bit behind the hands, but nowhere near compared to where it was. So at the top of the backswing there now, that's a great position, Club face, the forearm on the club there, you don't get any better than that, to be fair. It's perfectly in line. So at least from here now, you're able to release the club fully without fear of hooking. And I think at the moment, what you'll probably find, you get on the golf course, and it may well be on holes where there's trouble left, like the fourth on the button, you just don't want to go left. So you'll get in a good position at the top of the backswing, maybe get to sort of the position we'll see here now. Oh, that one there's a bit short, there you go. That one, so here, but not trust the fact the club's square and just bail out miles right because you don't want to hook it, because you think the hook's still going to be there, okay? If we watch it when the ball's actually in the way now, good takeaway there now. That club's perfect, Top of the backswing. It's a bit laid off, as you can see, and a little bit closed, but certainly nowhere near. That compared to that is massively different, okay? As we then come back to the golf ball now, good strike of the ball, releasing through, and okay, your body just releases through naturally there. So the foot is here, where you watch this one here now, trying to spin your body out of the way, get out of the way, and your poor foot's trying to dance out of the way to try and just stop the club from flipping it or hooking it to the left, So if the body works better, it'll put less pressure on your wrists. I think if the wrists understand how they're going to function in the swing, and take the takeaway, and that's where most people, like I say, feel this movement here now is almost pressure on that left wrist joint there, sort of pushing down as you go back. So if you push the sort of butt end of the club down here, the club stays outside your hands a lot more, If you just keep rehearsing that, put the stick there now, that stick will sort of be nearer to your legs there, Not on the legs, but it'd be closer to compared to what you were before. So those feels are just, again, just about almost an over-exaggeration of where you should be. Get that sensation of what this left wrist and right wrist is going to be doing. And I think that will be the fix for you from the club whipping too far inside, not just going, I'll swing out here. Does that make sense then? Good, great stuff. Okay, have a couple more then, buddy. Let's see if we can match that up,